The Potter's Delay. In a quiet village nestled between hills and rivers lived a young woman named Amina. She was gentle, kind, and full of faith. Since childhood, she dreamed of marrying her childhood friend, David, who loved God as much as she did. Everyone in the village believed they were destined for each other, but on the day she thought he would propose, David left. He moved to the city to pursue ministry, saying, "God is leading me to something else." Amina was crushed. She cried, fasted, and begged God for answers, but heaven seemed silent. Years passed. Amina remained faithful, though her heart quietly broke every time she heard news about David. She watched friends get married, raise children, and move on, while she continued to serve in her small church, waiting. One night, during prayer, God whispered into her heart, "My child, do you trust me, even when it hurts?" Tears ran down her face as she said, "Yes, Lord, your will, not mine." Months later, a storm swept through the village, and Amina risked her life to save an elderly widow. Her bravery made news across the region, and unexpectedly, she was invited to speak at a women's conference in the city. There, sitting in the crowd, was David. He had become a pastor, but life had humbled him. His ministry had failed, and he had lost his way. Yet when he saw Amina speak, her words pierced his heart. She had become everything he prayed for, and more not because of him, but because of God. After the service, he approached her, with tears in his eyes. "Amina, I now understand why God said no back then. I wasn't the man you needed, but now I see. God was shaping us both." A year later, they were married. But their story wasn't just about love. It was about waiting, faith, and trusting God's plan when it made no sense at all. God's delays are not his denials. When things fall apart in your eyes, they may be falling into place in his plan. His ways are higher. His timing is perfect. What you thought was a heartbreak may be a setup for your destiny. Please subscribe, like, share,